Mierda.
Smiling faces tell lies, and I got
Good God! Oh, what the hell?
Little pro things. Fast life, fast drive, fast live, fast life, fast everything.
cranks! Ah!
Qué extraña
Dickhead.
esa babosada.
You are a bitch! Let's go, Hotshot!
Today marks a bleak anniversary for our planet.
3 years ago, the first case of a global plant virus was recorded, which started to ravage most of our ecosystems.
The world's leading research laboratories have been trying to find a way to stop this deadly pathogen, but so far their efforts have been unsuccessful. The latest research shows that people who consume food infected with the virus develop severe autoimmune diseases.
In addition, the loss of plant life has contributed to the concentration of oxygen in the atmosphere to decrease to 18%, the lowest on record.
The rapidly disappearing forests cannot recycle enough carbon dioxide to maintain this level for much longer.
These atmospheric changes have caused an increase in natural disasters around the globe.
As oxygen levels drop below 10%, people will begin to suffocate. Our beautiful planet Earth is doomed.
But humanity still has a chance of survival, and their best hope is Project Gemini, developed by Dr. Stephen Ross.
The project centers around an archaeological find discovered 8 years ago by a group of paleontologists who found 2 unique objects of extraterrestrial origin.
The artifacts were estimated to be more than 4 billion years old.
Stephen Hawking once said that if humans are to survive long term, we must find a way to get off planet Earth. He was optimistic about our chances, and in fact, as it turns out, he was right. These unique devices that we found appeared on Earth before life itself. We don't know what mysterious stellar wisdom created them and left them here, but we received this gift on the brink of extinction. We managed to recreate the super tough materials that the sphere and the engine are made of, and we precisely copied both of the devices. Now, each of them as an identical twin. The warp engine for interstellar flights has allowed us to find a planet more or less suitable for terraforming. The unmanned vehicle completed a jump to the solar system tests and returned with information and samples that confirmed our theories. And this device, this sphere, is for creating life. After years of research, we discovered a way to control the sphere and the engine. These devices have their own unique language. We decoded dozens of commands, each of which corresponds to a certain pattern. This pattern gave the initial command that the sphere began to carry out more than 4 billion years ago. From the environment and creates a true mirror. Life. Now we know life on Earth was created by this machine. The sphere is our starting point. Let me introduce you to our team of leading research scientists. Our team consists of Dr. Peter Lehman, the specialist in extraterrestrial warp engine. Dr. Leona Redwood, the terraforming program builder. Today, we're joined by military-trained pilots headed by Major Ryan Cotton. We are departing for the solar system tests, several hundred light years from here. We will bring the sphere to a planet that has the right conditions, and we'll create Earth 2.0, a new home for humanity.
you think, Peter? Whoever created this, where are they now?
Not enough data to say. And I don't really like speculating about stuff like this.
This isn't about speculation. It's a theory. Maybe it was a lost civilization. We know from experience how highly developed civilizations are good at self-destruction. Who knows?
Wow, got a giant leap for humanity, eh, guys? Only this time, literally. First time in history.
Just as long as something more than a bunch of atoms makes it to the destination.
Still counts. Say it. First time in history.
Attention. And prepare for a jump.
All systems are ready.
Coordinates set. Warp drive set at maximum power.
Ready? Engage.
Where are we? Is this Tess?
Richard, did we complete the maneuver?
Yes, we did. Star maps, they don't match up. It's not Tess.
What coordinates did you put in? Are you sure they were operational?
Of course, sir.
Did you check the engine?
Everything was done according to protocol.
If everything was done to protocol, we'd be in test right now. The mission failed, Peter. There is no hope for Earth now.
Permission to check the engine.
No. You're relieved of your duties. Stay in your bunk until I say otherwise.
Yes, sir.
What's this?
In physics, there is an equation, the Dirac equation. When two particles come into contact, they become bound forever. They continue to feel one another, even if they are light years apart. It's called quantum entanglement.
That's physics for you.
Not just physics. Try to set the jump trajectory. Maybe it will help us figure out where we are.
No, Steve. The trajectory's not clear. The data doesn't make any sense at all. Look, we entered the fourth dimension, but it's almost as if we moved along the coordinate axis that we can't access. And then we jump back into three-dimensional space. But where?
Is there anything around us that can help us figure out our location?
No. No landmarks, nothing even remotely familiar. We have no point to set a return jump.
So that means that until we figure out where we are, we can't get back.
No.
What's that?
The repair airlock of the engine compartment was open.
Why? Who's there?
Repair airlock. This is the captain calling. Airlock report.
Unidentified object approaching. Unidentified object approaching. Unidentified object approaching. Unidentified object approaching. Unidentified object approaching.
can't believe it.
Calm down, Leela. We gotta keep our cool if we want to survive. We're already a man down.
Peter ignored Steve's orders, went to the engine compartment, realized what he'd done, and that was the end.
Peter wouldn't have. I knew him. I worked with him for 8 years. He couldn't have given up so easily.
Leona, enough. How can you defend him? Now we have to deal with the results of his mistakes. Do his work for him. One person put multiple lives in danger. He almost destroyed humanity's only chance of survival. That's who you should be crying for.
After Rita died, I didn't want to live anymore. But then I thought, instead of ending it all, I could make it mean something. So I decided to devote myself to the mission. But now it turns out that I'm less useful here than on Earth.
David, everything will be all right. We'll find a way out of this. The future of Earth depends on our mission. Giving up is not an option. We need to establish what part of the universe we're in. Richard, do you have anything?
Not yet. I'm tracking the movement trajectories of the nearest stars and planets. I'll try to calculate our position from there.
David, what about that planet? Any data on the probe?
Just loaded.
Great. The surface of the planet is made of volcanic rock. There's no biosphere. There is an atmosphere, but without oxygen. The average temperature is 16 degrees Celsius. The outside environment isn't aggressive. All we'll need are breathing masks. It's perfect. If I could choose between Tess and this planet, I'll go here. Do you realize how lucky we are? What was the likelihood of winding up near a planet that's perfect for the sphere? What if this isn't an accident? What if we were brought here on purpose?
By whom?
The same thing that left us the sphere. Ryan, get ready to disembark.
What do you mean?
We can complete our mission on this planet.
But we haven't examined it.
But this is our chance. If we launch the sphere on this planet, we'll have enough time to understand where we are. Then other ships can repeat our jump. Richard, prepare the lander to go down to the planet.
But it's a young planet. The atmosphere is unstable. We don't know anything about it. It might not be safe to make a surface landing.
I agree. You are recklessly risking the safety of the crew, and I'm against it.
Thankfully, I'm the one who makes the final decisions.
No, Steve. It's too early for decisions like these.
I said, we are landing.
Richard.
Show me the landing area.
We'll land here, in the valley. Weather conditions for descent are optimal.
We're ready.
Initiate undocking procedure.
Undocking sequence initiated. Engines activated.
Height is 30,000 meters. Coming down.
The storm front is heading your way.
Formed a few minutes ago. Couldn't have predicted it. Winds are up to 40 meters per second.
So hold on. Activating braking thrusters.
What the hell was that? What's going on?
It's the wind.
Storm is quite aggressive.
Rate of descent is twice as high as the landing speed. We're falling. We're gonna crash on the surface.
I can double the thrust. It'll slow your fall.
We do that, we'll burn all the fuel for the return flight.
If we don't, we will die.
The temperature is too extreme. Your hull is melting.
Damn it! Release the first tank!
I'll try to slow you down aerodynamically. I hope the hull holds up.
Amy? Amy, why did you fly off to? I need you. I got you something.
What's this?
We've been together for a year. You know, the sphere means a lot to me, but not as much as you do. Obviously, I know you two don't get along, so I thought I'd create something to connect you both. It's made out of the old sphere. There was a fragment that really stood out.
It's so beautiful. Thank you.
I thought it would be symbolic. The sphere is our salvation, and you are mine. Let's go home. The sprinklers are about to start spraying.
Let's stay for a while.
What's the status on the lander?
No critical damage. But it's almost out of fuel.
Now we can't get back to the ship. We're stuck here.
Why go back to the ship? Our plan was to come back in 4 years. And now our main task is to install and launch the sphere. We're continuing the program.
But we can't carry it out now. We strayed too far away from the landing site into the mountains.
That means there should be caves here.
But it's impossible to deploy domes on this terrain.
We'll manage without domes. A deep enough cave will provide the right amount of protection for the sphere. There, this cave looks suitable. It's big enough and easy to access. Leona, you get the data on seismic activity. David, adjust the program. Everyone else, check the equipment. Get to work, people. What are you waiting for? Conditions on this planet are even better than we expected. Other ships will arrive here soon. The new history of mankind begins here, at this very minute.
Did it. I can't believe it.
Peter would be so happy.
He worked so hard for this.
You need to see this.
He should be here.
Okay, attention team. We're returning to base. Move out.
David, do you have any data?
Not yet.
Dr. Ross, martial law is in effect in this station.
What? Why?
We have new information. Richard.
Starting playback.
This is Dr. Peter Lehman. Against all orders, I will personally conduct an engine inspection. I'm now recording all of my actions, so I'm not accused of tampering with the results. The security cameras are switched off so that I'm not interrupted. I'm not going to be the scapegoat. I'm going to prove that I made no mistake.
What was that? Some kind of a life form? Was that what killed Peter?
I watched all of the recordings from the cameras. It shows up by the sphere for the first time right after we left Earth.
The thing crawled out of the sphere. Straight out of the story of the Trojan horse.
And that Trojan climbed right into the engine just before the jump.
So maybe it caused the failure.
Richard, if that Trojan is still on the ship, you're in danger.
No. It went down with you. Into the sphere. We can track its position. It causes interference in the electromagnetic field. Here's the video from the cameras right before the landing.
I've got the first data from the cave. Something strange, Steve. Levels of CO2 and oxidation inside the sphere are rising, but there aren't any biomarkers.
What? Could it be a malfunction?
No, it's working and at full capacity, just on a different program than the one we've uploaded. It's doing something else.
Regroup. We're going back to the sphere. We need to adjust the settings.
Nobody's going anywhere, Steve. We'll adjust the settings later, after we deal with the threat.
But Steve is the head of the project. He calls the shots.
Not anymore. Now it's a question of the crew's survival. Steve, I'm taking command. You're being relieved.
You can't do that. The future of mankind depends on this mission. Only Dr. Ross can carry it out.
Are you sure that Dr. Ross is giving us all the information about what this sphere actually is?
What are you talking about?
Richard, show the video from the cave. Steve saw the anomaly and didn't say anything to anyone, risking the lives of the entire crew.
Where did it come from?
Right from the sphere. Which, as it turns out, we know too little about. What if it's an incubator for those monsters?
I didn't hide a single confirmed fact about the sphere from you. And there was no sense in discussing anomalies.
If we had known about these anomalies, we would have treated the sphere differently. And Peter would be alive right now.
David, I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
It's okay. I understand how busy you are.
Yes, we don't have much time to spare. Why are you here?
The doctor says I'm fine. Gave me a clean bill of health. So I'm ready to join everyone for the pre-launch.
What? I mean, you're actually planning to fly?
But you're the one who made me a member of the crew.
But that was before
Rita died. So what? I'm telling you, the psychologist has confirmed I'm okay.
But to lose a daughter, David, I'm terribly sorry. I understand you want to get back to work, but this is not the best way. Right now, you need time to grieve.
Steve, I'm not flying to forget my daughter. She'll always be a part of me. I know the sphere as well as you do, and you'll need me there.
David, listen. All I'm doing is looking out for you.
What? You're crossing my name off. After all we've done, you're going to leave me on the sidelines? I can help you to change the future. Don't take that away from me. What?
We can't leave it like that. We have to go back to the cave and restore the settings.
But Ryan gave orders.
Just you and me. We'll go out quietly.
Whatever killed Peter is still in there.
The Trojan is 30 kilometers away from the cave right now. That means if it decides to come back, we'll have at least half an hour to get out.
What about Ryan?
Ryan's too careful. He's wasting time. Lost days are lost lives. When Rita was dying, you slowly died with her. I saw what that was like. Now imagine that an entire planet is dying the exact same way. Slowly, irreversibly, from the same virus.
What the hell is this? What's going on?
The sphere did this.
You think it was a malfunction?
Not just a malfunction. The sphere is creating an alien life form. And incredibly quickly. Faster than it created life on Earth.
We shouldn't touch it. We need to discuss this with everybody. We need to set a plan of action.
Someone readjusted the settings on the sphere.
The Trojan's getting closer. We gotta leave.
Just a minute.
Can't you hear me? There's no point in risking our lives. Let's go!
Get away from me, damn it! Have you lost your mind?
It's over. The mission is over. Deal with it. The sphere is hostile.
Put the gun down, David! Put it down!
You want to die because of this piece of shit? Too late. It's already here. psycho, Steve. Because of you, we both almost died.
This is not about us. We have to complete the mission. If you had damaged the sphere, all of this would have been for nothing.
Then you should have shot me. Why didn't you?
If you threaten the mission one more time, I will.
Steve, what the hell are you doing? Where were you? Why did you leave the lander against my orders?
We did what we had to.
You no longer have the right to make decisions.
I make the decisions I find necessary. Or what? What are you gonna do? Use force? Then go ahead. Well, come on!
Module integrity compromised.
What did you do?
Module integrity compromised. Module integrity compromised.
So close, I'm losing my head.
What's that?
Trojans in the lander. Got a hole in the lower deck. And everything covered in the shit.
So what do we do now?
Quietly and slowly. Let's go.
It's hard to breathe.
Get back.
What? Why?
It's here.
Run!
What happened? Are you okay?
The Trojan! The Trojans in the laboratory!
Do you realize what you've done? You've brought it down here with you!
Can I get in here?
We don't know. The damaged generator and the cameras aren't working. We lost contact with the ship, so we have no video from space.
Here's the last video saved on the system. It was looking for a weak spot in the hull. It got in through the cooling system, where the steel is the thinnest.
So this thing is smart. It can think.
Whether it can think or not, if we smoke it out and weld the hole shut, it can't crawl back in.
But how? How can we smoke it out? We can't even see where it is.
We have to restore the security cameras and communications. The Trojan damaged the main generator, but the life support system is working. That means the backup generator is fine. We can connect the network and cameras to it.
We'll have to make our way blind to the fuse box with no idea where that bastard is. It's too risky.
It's all my fault. So I'll go.
I'll watch your six.
Steve.
We need to get out of there now.
Are you hurt?
How's the signal and the cameras?
All there. Back online.
Damn it. Transmitting an EMP field stronger than the sphere. The electronics next to it are going crazy.
So what now?
Have you ever seen a raging bull running after the crowds down a narrow passage just before a bullfight? The bull wants to catch the runners, but it ends up in the arena with the matador. The Trojan is the bull. It also wants to catch us. We have a chance to lead it wherever we want, like outside the lander. It's a huge risk for everyone, but it's all worth it. The lander has 2 airlocks, the central one and the one in the lab. I'll be outside, in front of the open central hatch. I'll be the main decoy. The Trojan will chase me along the corridors. Once we get outside, you'll shut the entrance to the airlock behind it. Understood?
But in order to do all that, we need to get to the airlocks. And that's where the Trojan is.
We can isolate it in the main corridor here. The inner doors won't hold out long. They should buy us some time.
I'll lure him into the interhat space and lock him in there. After the Trojan is blocked, each one of us will report to a specific location. David, you and I will open the air hatch in the labs. You'll wait for me there, while I go outside to be the bait for the Trojan. But in order for the Trojan to see me and come out, both sides of the airlock have to be open, outside and inside. That's why Leona will manually open the airlock and hide right here in the technical bay. When the Trojan comes after me, it will run over here, past the engine steering nozzles. There should be some fuel left. And if we turn the engine at the right moment, we won't just smoke it out. We'll roast it.
Get out of here, you ugly bastard! Hurry! It won't hold up much longer!
Don't panic. Release the Trojan. Hide in the tech bay. You can do it.
Turning on the engine.
Shit, it's not working. The Trojan is messing with the system. Steve, run!
the airlock! Shut the airlock!
Rest in peace, Frank.
Part of its tentacle was cut off by the door. Return to the cave.
Pressurization complete. Oxygen levels returning to normal.
It won't get back in here.
But the sphere is under its control.
Not for long.
Amy? What is it?
It's the virus. It's already in our home. Literally. You shouldn't go on this mission.
Amy, what are you talking about? We discussed everything.
You've done enough. This isn't your mission.
Excuse me?
You're not even an astronaut.
You want me to walk out a week before the launch. What's gotten into you?
We are going to have a baby.
Why?
Just stay. We'll work on the vaccine. I found a promising pathway. The mission will create a new Earth, but we could save this one. This is my blueprint for the vaccine. Please go over it.
I'm really happy. But it's such poor timing. I won't get to see him grow up.
Steve, I'm begging you, please stay with me. Stay with us.
I can't. I have to be there. I have to.
You've done everything you could. We can develop the vaccine now. I think I'm onto something.
I need to save the Earth. We have to study this creature so we can understand what you're infected with. My guess, it's a biorobot. These are the same materials the sphere is made of. And they also change their properties when they come into contact with water. We studied it, never understanding that one of its functions was to create a Trojan.
Maybe they are much more advanced than we are. And better.
David, listen.
Tell me what you found.
The bacteria that infected you have an unusually powerful defense mechanism. I studied them, figured out how they work. This is what we spent all those years searching for. Your blood holds the key to the vaccine against the virus that's been destroying life on Earth.
It doesn't change anything.
Don't you understand? We can save the world. And it's all because of you. You are the real hero. I'll administer some painkillers. You'll feel better. Here goes nothing.
What was that?
David. It's a transponder. We can see the connection to the sphere. This is their way of colonizing planets.
How's it going?
It's a biorobot. We have to find a way to destroy it and restore the settings in the sphere.
No, Steve. Too many people have died because of you already.
Wait. What did you do? Did you lock me in?
You are under arrest, Steve.
Ryan. We have to work together. Or Peter and Frank and Leona. Otherwise they all die in
Cut it
vain.
out, Steve. People are expendable to you.
Ryan? Ryan! Ryan!
He's right. It was never the salvation of humanity that was most important to you, Steve. You always want to play the hero. And now you just want to win, and you don't care about other people's lives.
Amy, talk to me. I read your proposal. It looks truly promising. A real breakthrough. A chance to create the vaccine, finally, the real one. But I do need to go. For our sake. I don't know what I'll do without you. But I promise I'll come back. I need you. Both of you. Tell him, or her, that Daddy, like a god, is out creating the new Earth.
You keep saying you're doing this to save everyone. But who is everyone? You don't see people around you. All you care about is you and your project. Why even bother? To be hailed as savior? Is that it?
To save our future.
I wonder what it is you're really trying to save.
Richard, you modeled the trajectories of the nearest stars.
That didn't give us anything. Where do you think you'll find them?
You said that when we made the jump, we moved along a coordinate axis that was inaccessible to us. And what if that axis wasn't spatial? Show us how these stars will look, accounting the expansion of the universe over 4 billion years.
Yes, recalculating.
We didn't move in space. We moved in time.
It's Ursa Major. And Orion. And there's the North Star. And our sun. And the earth was silent and empty. And the darkness over the abyss. That means that we're on Earth before the beginning of life itself.
About 4 billion years ago.
How did you figure that out?
This is the fragment that flew off the sphere when David fired at it. Here is the broken fragment. And here's the same piece on the bracelet I made for Amy. Because it's the exact same fragment. The sphere here and the old one on Earth are the exact same sphere, but in different times. Some civilizations sent the sphere on Earth to create a biosphere suitable for them, but something went wrong.
But that means no matter what we do here, we won't save the people on Earth.
There's only one option left. Tell Amy about those extraterrestrial bacteria and help her to create the vaccine.
How do you plan to do that?
We know that the sphere will remain in the cave until our time. And that I will make this fragment into a bracelet for Amy. I'll write her a message, telling her how to connect the spheres.
But Amy had the bracelet before we left. And she didn't say anything about it.
I believe Amy will miss me. She will come for the bracelet, and sooner or later, she will see these inscriptions. What's left is to put the part back and reconfigure the system. Or the life that we know will never appear. Neither will humanity.
Steve, Ryan is planning on blowing up the sphere.
Connect me to him.
He switched off his radio. You need to find him and explain everything. Go. I've reopened the airlock.
Stop right there.
Ryan. The sphere is our only chance.
Don't even try.
Okay. But your plan still won't work.
It will. You'll see.
You want to take the bomb to the cave, wait for the Trojan there, and blow it up along with the sphere. But what if it attacks you on the way?
Then I will go up and smoke with him.
And you will lose. After all, the sphere will continue to create the environment that the Trojan needs.
What do you suggest? You got a better idea?
Let's lure the Trojan into the lander, lock the airlocks, and blow it up here. David, why?
Farida.
She died.
She hasn't died yet.
You're deranged.
I'm not. After what happened in the cave, I understand. The Trojan didn't kill me. And it doesn't do anything without a reason. It chose me. And I will help it. We weren't supposed to be here. We're a mistake. And you are the one who Help me understand that. I realize that we're all just like you, Steve. We weren't created right. We're a malfunction of the sphere. But I will fix it.
David, wake up! You can't help Rita like that!
She wouldn't be born to suffer. And she will not die at the age of 8. No one else will suffer, Steve, because there will never be any people to begin with.
People deserve a chance. David.
People don't change.
Vikings. The word alone conjures up images of drunken hordes attacking and pillaging defenseless villages from the shores of Britain to the steppes of Russia. But we got a lot of misconceptions about the Vikings. Example, they never actually wore these stupid helmets. And because they had a limited amount of land on which to farm, they only pillaged to survive.
I want to follow you. You're the next wave, and I want to be your lieutenant.
Kill Gietta.
What the fuck you doing, Jaime?
Oh, sorry, bro. You gotta die. That's just how it is.
Wait, at least threw me in the front. Let me die like a man.
What? Just how it is, right, bro?
Hey, Father. Need to make a confession.
Saturday, 3 o'clock.
I need to make one now.
Close the door, officer. What's up?
You know, ever since I've been let out of solitary, I've just been going right and left, you know, up and down. Just trying to prove to everyone that I'm no pussy.
I know what you mean. I should have died in that bus crash. And now the Reverend Cloutier is disappeared, which I think is supposed to mean something, but I can't figure out what that something is.
So what do?
Pray.
Yeah, well, you know, toss in a couple extra for me.
I always do, Miguel.
Yeah, well, I need just a little bit more than my usual amount. Someone died because of me.
Jaime Velez?
Yeah. This kid was innocent, you know?
You and I have had a long and battered relationship. But I continue to believe that you have a good soul and that you'll find a way to right whatever wrong you committed.
And if I don't?
Then you really are a pussy.
The problem is, in our state, there are more visually impaired people than there are guide dogs, but there are more dogs than there are people to train them. That's why I created this program, Man's Best Friend, where prisoners do the training.
And it's worked elsewhere, huh?
Oh, better than we'd hoped.
Sorry. Am I late?
Well, she got here early, so we just kind of dove in.
Sure. I wait for little old me.
Alicia Hendon, Eleanor O'Connor, the governor's liaison.
Nice to meet you.
Please, continue.
Having inmates care for and train these pups has been a perfect match. 60% of the dogs qualified for placement. 90% of the prisoners demonstrate a better attitude after their participation in the program.
Aren't there certain skills necessary to train a guide dog?
Of course, but the skills are teachable.
And the prisoners don't harm the animals?
Well, we were worried at first, but what's happened here is the dogs bring out the best in their trainers. Inmates go from having nothing to nurturing a life. It means more to them than you can know.
You'll pardon me, Miss Hinden, if I'm skeptical. I think we should start small.
Sure. The less people, the less chance of success.
I'm not saying the program will fail.
No, you're just trying to guarantee it won't last.
I'm trying to save time and money.
Yeah, right.
Fuck you, Tim.
Actually, I prefer to start small.
Oh.
So, I'll just need 3 good volunteers.
If you're interested, let me know. But remember, this isn't a few weeks of playing fetch. You gotta be strongly motivated to participate. Now, the woman running the program will interview each potential candidate, review your files, and then make her final decision. That's all.
Shit, I don't want no dogs in here, man. You know where I grew up, man? There was this rotten pit bull mix. Mean motherfucker. I'm sure he had some shilling jam. Fucking took a chunk out of my leg, man.
Something tells me you deserve to get bit.
Yo, maybe a dog would take my mind off my problems. I'm signing up.
You know what? I think I'm gonna apply.
Let these mutts are drug sniffers.
Undercover dogs?
Hey, you never know, man.
Fuck it, you know what, man? Me too.
Ryan?
Yo.
Can we get a doggy?
Not a chance.
Come on in and sit down.
Hey, girl. Yeah. Yeah. What'd you do to get in here with us bastards, huh?
Miguel, I've looked through your file and I gotta be honest with you. You're not really suited for this program.
What is that?
You've got quite a history of violence.
You reading there about the COI blinded? Eugene Rivera?
Yeah, that kind of jumped out at me.
Well, that's why you gotta let me do this. It's what I owe. Just a good thing to even out all the bad, you know what I'm saying? Check this out.
She already picked me. Yeah. Yeah. Girl. Oh, that's my bitch right there.
Step back a second, Penders. You don't get your bitch just yet. This isn't the city pound, so I'll be assigning you your dog, which is how you'll refer to them.
You the bitch.
First, let me run down what we're going to accomplish here. The goal is to teach them, and you, basic obedience.
So what? We step out of line and you hit us on the nose with a rolled up newspaper.
If I have to. Now, you'll teach the dogs come, sit, stay, the basics. But more importantly, you'll show them love and trust. For these dogs to be useful to the visually impaired, they have to be comfortable, not just with their owners, but with all people. And if we don't accomplish that, then all you've raised is a pet, just like any other schmo. Yes?
These dogs, they stay with us?
Yes, in your pods.
Why you keep them safe from the other prisoners?
Like I said, love and trust.
Shit. Now, that's like conjugals and cigarettes.
Meaning?
Those are two things that don't exist in ours.
Check it out, the boy's brother dates home.
Size, you little mongrel, learned about pain yet?
Better stay the fuck away from her.
Oh, you afraid I'm gonna hurt your little poochie-woochie?
I'm afraid she might hurt you, bro.
Come on, girl. Come on. Yes, sir. Yeah. Come over here.
All Vikings were not stupid brutes. They had moments of brilliance. They were such great shipbuilders and sailors that Leif Erikson and his crew landed in America first. Some say traveling as far south as New York Harbor. But here's where the true brilliance comes in. They took a look, turned around and went home.
You sent 200 letters to the station protesting the cancellation of Miss Sally's schoolyard.
I wanted the programmers to see there's a groundswell of support, a grassroots demand for the show to continue.
All from the same address?
We just got this letter from the station manager today. Thank you for writing, blah, blah. The exceptional education vary the program, blah, blah. Unfortunately, Miss Sally's schoolyard has ceased production.
I'm gonna miss Miss Sally.
Wait. I'm happy to announce Whitney Allen will be appearing in a new exercise series called Sally Size. We hope you enjoy it. Sincerely, blah. I wonder if my Norma will have a job on the new show.
Still haven't heard from her, huh?
No. But I live in expectation. Did you get a hold of your son?
Yes.
And?
And there is no and.
But Bob, did you tell him you plan to win the lottery? That you're going to use the money to save Alex Jr. from the leukemia?
No.
And isn't that why you phoned him?
Midway, I decided I shouldn't get the family's hopes up.
You're starting to doubt you picked the winning numbers.
Of course not. My concern is I don't know whether Officer Brass actually bought the ticket for me. Officer Brass? Officer Brass? Officer Brass!
What? What is it, Ribero?
Did you buy my Mighty Ball ticket?
What?
Yeah.
Hey.
Dave, what are you doing here? I thought the warden had you assigned to the cafeteria.
He does. I'm on a break. Just want to see how you guys are doing.
I got PMS. I'm doing like shit.
Officer Brass, good to see you.
Yeah, why is that?
Glenn's bringing more and more nigger COs in here every day. In my book, any pale face is a good pale face.
Let me ask you something. Were you around the day I got cut?
No, me and Robson run work detail. Believe me, if I'd have been here, I'd have pulled that monkey off you.
So you know which monkey it was?
Who exactly? No. I guarantee you this, though. It wasn't a white man.
Hey, Brass.
Yeah.
You drink?
Why, you want to go grab a couple of beers?
How about a blood, piss, shit, puke cocktail, motherfucker?
How you feeling, Dave?
I'm fine. Can I go?
Sure. Just come back in a week or so and we'll do all your blood work. It's important that we check for everything, you know. Hepatitis, TB, HIV. And just to be safe. Dave. I always feel it's not my place to say this. But when I think of what can happen if I didn't, I know I'd hate myself.
Say what?
Do you have a girlfriend or a sexual partner?
Kate?
You shouldn't mention what happened. Just so she knows.
You're right. It's not your place.
Hola, Dr. Nathan.
Hola. Me dijeron que te golpearon cuando estaba viniendo aquí.
Le tiré mierda a la mula y los jodidos mulas me rompieron la madre.
Quizás no debería haberle tirado mierda. Okay, a ver. Stop that. Officer?
Problem?
He really should be in the hospital.
No can do.
Look, I know he attacked one of your own, but I can't treat him properly here.
I have to check with the warden.
Then go check. Hurry.
Gracias.
¿Te duele esto?
Sí. ¿Qué tú crees?
I said, stop it. I said, Martinez kept touching me, and I had these flashes back to the rape, and then I just lost control.
Or maybe at the moment, you were actually in control.
Peter Marie, I beat an injured man.
Yes, I know, but by beating him, you were finally in charge of the situation. Look, you've told me on any number of occasions that since the rape you feel adrift. Well, maybe this incident today was an attempt to regain control of your life.
All I keep having are incidents like these. Are you saying I antagonize these men on purpose?
No. But I do think you have to answer a question I asked you when you first returned to work. Why? Why, after being beaten and violated, did you choose to return to a place filled with brutal men?
Oh, I still don't know.
Well, I think if we work on it, and if we figure it out, you'll finally start to heal.
According to Norse mythology, man was made from an ash tree and woman from an adder. The great god Odin gave them both life and souls and a place to live called Midgard, which Odin created from the eyebrows of a giant he slew. Sounds almost true, don't it? All of us, living on the edge of an eyebrow.
Homosexuality is a perversion against God's will. I agree.
And yet you practice sodomy yourself.
I'm no faggot.
You raped Beecher. And Cyril O'Reilly, and God knows how many others.
I never touched anybody.
You lying, cock-sucking fuck.
Tobias,
And you deny what you did.
Get up! Officer! Stop it! Come on! Fuck! You fucking lying bitch! You lying fucking sack of shit!
Hey there, Petey. You having some shrink time? That's good. After a trauma like you went through, getting gang raped and all. It's healthy to talk about the experience. You probably shouldn't get too specific in the details, though. That might not be so healthy after all.
Leave me alone.
Sure. For now. Keep your sunny side up.
hello, Chris. How are you?
Well, I tell you, being alone gives you an awful lot of time to think. I'm sitting here thinking about irony. The irony of my life.
I'm sorry I can't convince the warden to let you see Beecher. He's not even allowing an exchange of letters.
I tell you, it was easier being apart when I was in Massachusetts, knowing he's in this building. Knowing that maybe he's behind that wall. You said you were going to talk to a lawyer. Get a defense lawyer for me. Because I tell you, the only way I'm seeing Beecher is if I beat this murder rap.
I'll know something shortly. Meanwhile, keep the faith.
Keep it where?
Hey.
Hey. What a nice surprise.
My cell phone never seems to work in here, so I asked Sister Peter Marie if I could use her phone. I was talking to Freddie Rudolph about his hearing when Sister asked if he'd speak with another prisoner. Chris Keller.
What? Don't.
Why?
Just don't.
I've heard so many legends about Keller. I'm curious.
Catherine, I I love you.
And you love Keller, right? I mean, you still love Keller, don't you?
If you meet him, he's very seductive. You're gonna fall in love with him, too.
I'm willing to take that chance. Besides, I can't pass up the opportunity to meet my boyfriend's boyfriend.
Here you go, Keller. Bag of atomic fireballs, per your request.
Thanks, Cleo. You know, I always need a little something to suck on.
Warden finds out I smuggled them in for you, he'll have my ass.
What a great ass it is.
You're bad.
Suspect me.
You got a visitor, Keller.
Hello.
I'm Catherine McLean from the Alliance for Prisoner Rights. Sister Peter Marie asked me to stop by. Can we be alone?
We'll be right outside.
Did you kill those 3 men?
You get right to the point, don't you?
I don't have a lot of time.
I got nothing but time.
Maybe not. You're facing the death penalty.
I'm not afraid to die. I just want to die for the right reason.
And the right reason would be...
Love.
We have a mutual friend,
Yeah, who?
Tobias Beecher.
Oh, wait. I know who you are. You're the one who tried to help Toby with his parole.
Yes?
Yeah, he wrote me about you.
Yeah? What did he say?
He loves you.
Well, you'll understand my dilemma now. You see, if you fry, you're a memory. If I get you off, you and Toby will be reunited.
So now I know you'll do everything in your power to get me off.
And why's that?
Because if you love Toby as much as I do, then you want him to be happy. Reuniting us will make him happy.
Yeah.
Counselor?
Did you kill those 3 men?
Prisoner numbers 02G561 and 02W562. Adam Gunzel and Franklin Winthrop. Convicted January 14th, 2002. Rape, attempted murder in the first degree. Sentence, 28 years. Up for parole in 7.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
This will be the first time I ever had to make my own bed.
Adam, take my word, nothing you experienced growing up in Brown Park has prepared you for life in Oz. I know it's hard, but I'll be here for you, I promise. Your dad was my scoutmaster, for God's sake.
You have to understand something. That girl Franklin and I raped, we were drunk. All 3 of us partying. I blacked out. I never meant to hurt her.
Yeah, but you did. That's why you're standing where you're standing. Don't forget that, ever. The guilt may keep you sane. Get settled, and I'll introduce you around.
Yo, you need a helping hand there? Pretty boy? You ever sucked cock before? Back off, Clarence. All right, Vernon. No need to get testy. You okay?
He was gonna rape me.
Fucking nigger. We'll protect you from now on. You'll be safe.
Jesus, thanks.
But like everything else in life, it's gonna cost.
You've got an alcohol problem, so you should join Sister Pete's therapy.
Fucking Christ.
What?
Remember that friend Franklin Winthrop I was telling you about?
Yeah.
That's him. Franklin.
Your boy's next.
Fuck. I need your help. I need to protect Adam from the Aryans.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Beecher, when I stabbed Schillinger and Robson defending you, I put a lot of my Muslim brothers in jeopardy. So I can't do that again. Certainly not over some boy who rapes and beats women.
I know. Adam's no angel. But I've known him since he was a child. I know his family. I can't justify what he did. But
Beecher, stop. My answer is no.
Well? It's not gonna work.
Shit.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. As a temporary stopgap, you're gonna go to McManus and request to stay in protective custody.
Until when?
Until I can figure something else out.
Fine.
Clean him up.
Prisoner number 02U672, Francis Urbano, a.k.a. Frank the Fixer. Convicted January 7th, 2002. Murder in the first degree. Sentence, life. Up for parole for 25 years.
Sister Peter Marie wanted me to drop this off for Dr. Nathan. Pancamo. You look like shit.
I got a fever or something. Can you give me some water?
Yeah, sure. You know, I know you hate the Aryans as much as I do, right?
More. Those Nazi fucks shanked me. And raped Peter better.
Well, I've got a friend who they've threatened to rape, too. I was wondering if you could do something to protect him.
Beecher, what are you doing?
Nothing?
Do it somewhere else.
Yes, sir. What do you say?
Done.
Thank you.
I like a man who sweats.
Leave him alone.
Stay out of this, Craig. So there's two ways this could go, Precious. Kick or kiss. They both end the same. With my dick up your ass.
Not necessarily.
Oh, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I?
Man, I'm so fucking terrified.
I know.
I mean, there were arms and legs and knives everywhere.
Yeah, well, it's over now.
Yeah, but Jesus, I didn't know which way to turn. I mean, I was so pumped. Part of me wanted to jump right in, kick some ass.
Adam.
I could have, you know? I could have kicked some royal ass. Fuck!
The Vikings had a code of behavior which they followed religiously. Honor and valor on the battlefield were the values that a warrior strived for. But much like the men in Oz, they had no concept of good and evil. They couldn't tell the difference. They didn't know there should be one.
Hey, Gloria. I heard what happened. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's good.
Come in. I met your mother.
Yeah, no, she told me.
She seems nice.
She's so completely different than the woman I grew up thinking was my real mom. My other mom, Cyril's mom, Tessie. That was her first name, Tessie. Growing up, Tessie was always sobbing. She had good reason. You know, Cyril and I, we never gave her any cause to smile. That's crazy, though.
What?
Now that my mom is here, you know, doing this community service, well, she and me and Cyril, it's like we're a family, you know? It's fucking great.
Ryan, have you told her anything about what went on between you and me, Cyril, my husband, Keenan?
No. I mean, she's been asking, but...
So you think you should?
Why? What good would it do her knowing that shit?
You can't just present the good son side of yourself to her.
Look, Gloria, I'm in Oz. You know, I don't think my mom thinks I'm up for any sainthood.
If you want to have a real relationship with her, you have to tell her the whole truth.
I can't tell her the whole truth.
Why not?
Because then she'll stop loving me.
I don't think so. In my experience, you don't love Ryan O'Reilly by choice.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Relax, relax.
And on that farm he had
Support
some cars.
Cars?
E-I-E-I-O.
With a...
With a vroom, vroom.
It's not bad, kid.
Don't laugh, at least I'm trying.
Yeah, he's right. I don't see you making any effort.
I got a little something I might bust out at the variety show.
Oh, really? What's that?
You'll see. Hey, Mom, I just want to ask you something. I think families need to be 100% honest with each other.
Yeah. What? I mean, if your father and I had been honest, if we'd been open, if we'd worked through our problems and all our fears, maybe I wouldn't have left.
I think about how different my life would have gone if the two of you had stayed married.
Yeah, well, don't romanticize it. I mean, it still would have been really difficult.
No, I know that. But, you know, we would have been, you know, together.
Yeah.
After we're done fucking around here, I want to tell you about some of the things that I've done, you know, since I've been in Oz. And I just, I want to warn you, Mom. And it's not pretty.
Well, I wouldn't expect it to be. But that's good, because maybe if you tell me about it, it'll start to make some sense to you.
Yeah.
So, what do you got?
It's a little something.
Let's see it.
This is a low guard, what you call a jack move. I'm taking your flow cards, whoever can rap move. I'm calling your bluff, I've seen enough. What? Don't you say nothing until I'm finished. Your mouth shut, your answers in gear. Your heart is inside there. So what's all inside here? There's no one that I see. I'll tell you what I'ma do by showing you what I did. Too clever to ever lose. I'm stepping, so what a kid. You wanna play hard, he who can.
Today's the day.
Yep.
Kill them both. But if you could only get one, get Ryan. You can always wipe the tarred once the older brother's dead.
Shoot.
Hey, O'Reilly. Not now, shoot. It's important. Okay, you got 10 seconds. What is it?
I overheard Lee talking to Joe. They were arguing about your mom.
What?
Lee was saying he's gonna rape her. You got any tits, man?
Ryan, that man gonna hurt Mom? No fucking chance, Cyril. Whoa, so your boy's gonna hurt my mom, huh? He's out of control, O'Reilly. I don't know what to do. Yeah, well, I do. Hey. I'm telling you, he was gonna rape my mother.
Do you have proof of that?
Ask Ja, he knows all about it.
I will.
Meanwhile, I want Cyril in solitary.
No!
He's just the latest in a long line of people Cyril's hurt. I want him somewhere he's not gonna hurt anybody else.
Hey, it's all yours.
Ryan, it's gonna be okay, Cyril. Let's go. It's gonna be okay. Be gentle with him, man. Come on. It's gonna be okay.
Come on, let's
It's gonna be okay.
sorry.
You cocksucker!
Save your anger, O'Reilly. This time we're gonna go the distance. Cyril either ends up in the insane asylum or death row.
And you're going to the cage. Come on. Come on, O'Reilly. Let's go.
Come on.
Sister, you gotta believe me!
You know, it's just possible he's telling the truth.
O'Reilly, the truth? I doubt it.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, I don't want to go in there. No, no, please. No, I'm sorry. Please, no. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ja, come here. Hey, look. You gotta go to McManus and tell him that Lee was gonna rape my mom, okay? I got nothing to say to that. Oh, hey, Ja, come on. You gotta do that, one man. You gotta tell him. Your brother's gonna die. They're gonna fry his white ass, and I'm gonna be sitting in the front row, laughing my balls off. You fucking Mick. What, you fucking sick motherfucker? You fucking kidding me? You're fucking dead, John! You're fucking dead, you wasted, you little fucking bitch! You're fucking dead! You're fucking dead, you fucking sick motherfucker!
You wanted to see me? Yeah, I wasn't. Nice place you got here. What do you want, Reddy? Control of the cafeteria.
The Sicilians run the cafeteria.
Yeah, but Chucky Pancamo's still in the hospital. Pete Better, psycho ward. The place is out of control.
You think you can pull the operation back together?
Well, most of those guys are friends of mine. Most of them are black, and they don't take too kindly to kowtow until the day goes.
I let Adebisi call the shots in the cafeteria. It was a disaster.
I ain't Adebisi, am I?
Truth is,
There had been a lot of fuck-ups all the way back to the gas explosion. All right, Redding. I'll give you a chance. Officer.
One other thing. I appreciate it if you got them Sicilians out of there.
Sure.
Much obliged.
Augustus.
Augustus, where's your dog?
In my pod. I'm not playing with her right now.
Thinking about your mother?
Yeah, believe it or not, it's gonna take more than a few weeks for me to get over her death.
That's not what I meant.
I just keep picturing her, trying to figure out which way is up. Fucking bus rolls. She hated closed spaces, being trapped. Freaked her out. Now she's trapped forever in some cheap-ass coffin.
You gotta move beyond that.
Fuck you, Beecher.
I know what you're feeling. I buried my son. You know, this may sound strange, but you gotta work those images. Your mind's already taken your mother from the bus to the grave. Now keep going. You gotta picture her body under the ground, rotting away.
Get the fuck out of my...
Listen to me. You have to imagine your mother decaying. The maggots eating away her flesh, leaving nothing but the bone. You gotta hear the coffin splinter. You gotta smell the dirt falling through the cracks.
And why the fuck would I want to do that?
To let your mother go. Right now, she's defined by her death. This is the only way to lose the horror of what happened and to move on to everything good about her.
I can't, you fuck! All I can see is the fucking bus! Just take a walk, Beecher!
Yes.
Take a fucking walk! Jesus.
Yeah, shit, man. Yeah,
Give me something.
Some of this?
Yeah.
Word. Why the change of vein?
I need a consolation prize.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yo,
this motherfucker ain't done tits in like 3 years. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Go get it. Yeah.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
You somehow expect me to sing like that?
No, no, Omar. I want you to enjoy it as much as I do.
I never thought I'd say this, but I do. I think I really do.
Good.
I mean, you know, the last couple of lessons, they were slamming. I mean, they rocked.
Well, looks like time's up.
I'll catch you later, teacher.
Okay. Practice.
Yo, how's it hanging, boss?
How mine?
Swing low, sweet Harriet, bustle my nut to the bone. Swing low, sweet chariot.
Omar. Your lesson's over.
Hey, wait, I got a song in my heart, but you ain't gonna begrudge me, Daddy.
All I'm asking you, Omar, is to keep the song in your heart.
From sea.
Yo, White, you take requests?
Yeah, sure, motherfucker. What you want to hear? Shut the fuck up. I will not fight. I will not fight.
See if you can sing now, motherfucker.
Leave him alone, girl.
Or what?
All right, break up the square dance. Come on, listen right fucking now.
Tell Mr. Bojangles, fuck
fucking trap
Get
shop.
the fuck out of here now. Move it.
That's pretty good looking out, man.
Stay out of trouble, Omar.
Yo, wait. Let me tell you something. Look, for the first time in my life, that me and Trouble ain't even on speaking terms.
Then what was Abu Ghraib?
He stepped to me. You saw that.
Stop the finger pointing, Omar. All blame lies with you. And therefore on me. And I am not gonna have it.
Mr. Saeed, I gotta practice. I mean, practice is gonna make me perfect.
Then when trouble comes, run away.
That ain't gonna help my reputation up here at odds.
The only person your reputation matters with is me. And the moment you forget that, you go straight back to solitary. Now, do you understand me? Do you understand me?
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
What's up?
Omar White. He's following instructions without too much whining. I have managed to keep him clean. The singing. He seems to have focused him. It's just...
He's driving you crazy.
No, the problem is he's catching a lot of flack from the other inmates. They are harassing him, and he may get hurt, McManus. There is only so much that I can do. He doesn't have anywhere else to practice except in my pod.
Which is when he drives you crazy.
Yes. I don't know if there are any other options. I want to support him as much as I can, but I need to brain silence, McManus.
Okay. Let me do some math, okay?
Coming for to carry me. Coming for to carry me home. Swing low.
Omar, let's take a walk.
I fuck up.
No, nothing like that. So, I hear you're singing up a storm.
Yeah, no, I mean, who'd have thunk it, right? Yeah, I'm motherfucker Omar Barry White, mo. Yo, you wanna hear a few bars and shit?
Not right now. And as a matter of fact, Omar, neither does anybody else.
Wait, hold on. You... First you encouraged me to do this shit, right? No, now you want me to stop?
Follow me.
Where we going? Oh, you mistaken me a gin pop and
Calm
shit.
down. We're almost there.
Yeah, what the fuck is there, man? Shit, hey, yo, man, I ain't with this shit at all right? Oh, no, man, you ain't gonna make me mopping shit again,
Omar, if you would just shut up a fucking second, I think that you'll be pleased.
Oh, shit. Damn, boy.
You're practicing here. 1 hour each day.
Yeah. You all right, big man. I mean, you straight up motherfucking humdinger, boy.
Yeah, that's me. Humdinger.
I heard you got your own little private practice shack. You ready to do a little slinging for me?
Sling? Sling what? What, you know, like selling drugs? No. The thing, I can't risk that now.
I see. That's not the answer I was looking to hear from you. Now, here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna give you the stash. You move it on over to my man Reggie, and he moves it on over to Unit C. And if you got a problem with that, then you're gonna have a bigger problem with me. So I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you ready to do some slinging with me? Fuck it, fine. Take it. No, Mom. If I find out you've been using some of that shit, there ain't gonna be enough left of you to sweep up off the floor.
Believe me, Reddy. This time I actually want to stay clean.
Yeah, well, miracles do happen.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me. Coming for to carry me home. You ready?
Fuck else you think gonna be knocking Destiny's Child?
Yo, nigga, that was some rhetorical shit, all right?
If rhetorical means dumb as fuck, you got that right.
You ain't too big on the small talk, is you, brother?
Business is business.
Yeah, well, pleasure's better.
Later. Fucking rhetorical nigga.
Not bad. Good work. Never let it be said that I ain't a patron of the arts. Oh, boy. Tough day at the office, Jack. How was yours? Yeah, what you doing?
Omar. Please.
What?
Be quiet.
Yeah, Jim, well, I'm just trying to wind down and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Wind down in silence.
What the fuck? I mean, what's he mean? What, something I did or something? What?
Omar, now you may be my biggest concern, but you are certainly not my only one, so please, please! Leave me in peace.
Good morning, Mom. Preparing for tomorrow's lecture?
No.
Music appreciation and theory?
That's right.
What about us, Minister? I understand our faith does not discourage against the improvement of others, but it also mandates that our leader lead. We're concerned that Omar White is becoming too much of a distraction.
We? Allah, you concur?
No.
Ahmad, do you feel spiritually adrift now that I've taken somebody else under my wing?
Imam,
Looky here. Huey, Dewey, and Jigabooey are having a little lesson.
Allah, step back! Now. Arif, let's go.
I hope it was something I said. Out on the Serengeti, where these nigs are from, you know how you send a message to the leader of the pack? You kill the youngest and the weakest of the herd.
I seen that on those wildlife shows.
Well, I think it's time we do a little big game hunting.
The Vikings eventually got civilized, became Christians. They're now the Danes, the Norwegians, the Swedes. What's ironic is, despite all them war-loving genes in their system, Norway now gives out the Nobel Peace Prize. I guess the people can change if they put their collective minds to it.
Pretty cushy gig for Jig. Trusting you around all this merchandise? I mean, how are we to know that you're not stealing shit? Guess we better open you up and check. Nope, nothing there.
Maybe in his arm.
Maybe. Oh, strike fucking two. Well, Lalar, I recommend you get comfortable. This could take a little while.
Augustus' blood is swimming in heroin.
I don't know nothing about that.
He's dying.
You don't see me all dolled up.
That's because you got Beecher, and from what I understand, you're paying the same price for protection that I am.
You fagged before you came to Oz, or did you start here?
I'm offering on my next mail run. Take a letter to Keller for you.
You don't need me, so you could just plead your own case.
You're pretty.
Not by much.
We just gotta figure out some way to get him off of death row.
We need a family meeting.
The only generous thing we can all do is to let him die.
By the way, the warrant's already done. It just hasn't been removed, so don't say that I've got a warrant. Are you understanding work experience, student? No worries. Motherfucking wizard.
Whoa, whoa,